Do you know who you really are? The only way they get inspired is when they sense that you are overflowing. But we are managers. We wanted to look strong, but kailangan we wanted to look pa ang statement when you can actually be one. Executive presence is a message of preparedness. You prepare because you just simply know who you are. Because when the who is clear, the what to do, the how to do it, why we need to do it, or even when to do it, is easy. It's easy to dress up, but they will sense it through your look, through your voice, if you are indeed confident or not. The grooming is a very loud message of self-management, self-leadership, and capability. Remember, action speaks louder than words. Your intention will create the action. We're beginning to be intentional to communicate you. Remember, you have worth. You communicate that you have purpose, you have power, and strength. Mas extraordinary level of confidence when they are based on identity and not on those 70s. Always remember, when things are not going according to your plan, just remember who you are. When you are conscious with remembering, this is how I want to be remembered. Check. I cannot be lazy with this. And this is who I am. Check. I should not be lazy with this. You will eventually find yourself enjoying the effort of preparing yourself. Executive presence covers appearance, behavior, communication, digital presence, and emotional intelligence. The best leaders are not the most tenured, are not the most gifted, and not the most talented. The best leaders are the most consistent. Leaders, people follow you because they are at peace. Leadership credibility in banking is shaped not only by competence, but by consistent professional behavior, confidence, and alignment with institutional values. Executive presence is not performance. It's really a message. Do you send out the message of your purpose, the one word that you have chosen? It's really a signal of preparedness. Executive presence is the quality of a leader that inspires others to find confidence in their leadership. You need to be that person, that leader, whom you want to talk with when you are starting in life. So it is never a measure of performance, rather it's a measure of image, where you signal to others that you have what it takes to be that influential leader. Body language eventually changes even the way you see yourself, even the way you see others, because indeed our non-verbal cues does a lot of mind setting and reaction sa ating mga chemical sa body natin. So this is when you adapt to challenges, not because you have to, but because you have a tool on how to adapt. You know what to manage because you're aware of your triggers. And the impact of this, it leads with stability. Our goal every day is no matter or whatever we are going through, we still choose to inspire a staff. We still choose to motivate someone, including your clients. The best test of etiquette is still being ethical, even if the other is not. So we communicate with impact, build trust and rapport, and those who witness your calmness, those who witness your composure, wants to be the same because there's a system.
Hello, my name is MJ Eligino from Land Bank. What I love about Miss Toni's training is that this program bridged the gap between my self-awareness and my outward professional projection. And saying to this is a start because Miss Toni said that when you start believing in yourself, it naturally flows and you start believing in others too. I've realized that credibility is established the moment you walked into a client meeting. By mastering nonverbal gestures, I'm ensuring that my visual presence reinforces the message of leadership and reliability I want to communicate. Thank you, Miss Toni, and to your team.
I'm Daisy Picson of Land Bank. What I love about Miss Toni's training, I was able to internalize her teachings because she blended practical strategies with personal empowerment. The training was very light and enjoyable. I will practice what I learned until it becomes a habit. Thank you, Miss Toni. More power to you and to the Radiant team. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Aldrich R. Delumban from Land Bank of the Philippines. What I love about Ms. Toni's training is the wisdom and knowledge that she has impacted to us. With her as a speaker, it is now crystal clear to us the roles that we need to play as professional leaders of the branch. Having undergone professional presence training, we are now ready to influence others and to play as a key contributor in fulfilling our promise of empowering Filipinos for a better future.
Hello, I'm Charlene V. Abapo from Land Bank. What I love about Ms. Toni's training is that this is not my first time to attend this kind of program. It's actually my second time, and this is such a level up. What I love about Ms. Toni is her authenticity and how she made me feel important. We are in a big group, but no one is left behind. What sets her apart from other speakers is that she made me realize that executive presence is achievable, relatable, and deeply meaningful. It could be a cliche, but I am the face of Land Bank. I am Land Bank. And with Ms. Toni imparting to us how important executive presence is, and we should project it and live it day by day, it really made an impact into my life.
Hello, I'm Francis Miguel Roa from Land Bank of the Philippines. What I love about Ms. Toni's training is she emphasizes self-discovery as the foundation for growth, guiding the participants to address internal barriers first before working on internal skills. The training is best described as deeply transformative as it fosters lasting change rather than surface-level improvements. She encourages leaders to promote a leadership with integrity, authenticity, and guidance. With that, thank you very much, Ms. Toni, and the whole Regents team.
Hello, I'm Dennis Ray Domingo of Land Bank. What I love most about Ms. Toni's training that it gave me space to pause, reflect, and to reconnect with the kind of leader I want to be. This experience reminded me that leadership is about strengthening my inner worth. It also reinforced how my daily action through appearance, behavior, communication, digital presence, and emotional intelligence contribute to the Land Bank's promise. More than anything, the training inspired me to show up with greater intention. With that, Ms. Toni and the Regents team, thank you.
Hi, my name is Candy and I'm from Land Bank. What I loved about Ms. Toni's training is that it is so much fun, engaging, and collaborative. She's a great speaker and a great storyteller. With this 2-day training, I know I am a better brand ambassador of Land Bank. Thank you, Ms. Toni, and to the Regents team. More power to you all.